No, I think the biggest thing is just, I mean, you're always trying to get better. And, what are you specifically doing? A lot of times, nothing. I mean, what you want to do is you want to keep doing what you're doing, or whatever you're doing, try to do it better. I mean, that's the biggest thing is you just want to keep moving as a team. You don't want to level off. You don't want to take a step back. I mean, there's a lot of things that play into it. And we've had a couple of good weeks right now, but again, it's only 2 weekends. And, we got 15 more weekends left. So that's going to be, that's the challenge. That's the challenge every year, just to keep getting better and not to take a step back. And there's going to be obviously moments that you're going to take a step back, but you don't want to do it too long. It might be a period or a couple periods or just maybe spurts during the game. But that's the biggest thing, I think, Tyler, is that we just want to make sure we're sharp and again we're getting better and we're hard to play against, and we're doing a lot of the things that we want our guys to do, that we're doing those specific things well. Well, our energy level right now has been high, and our puck pressure's been high. Our reloading's been really good. It's like I told the guys, it's the best reloading team we've had probably in 5 or 6 years. So, I mean, there's areas of our game where we really like it, but you got to keep it going. And there are areas that it's hard to, a lot of these things, energy is hard to sustain, guys. It's not easy. And if you're off just a little bit, if you're one step slow, that's the world of difference in this sport, in any sport for that matter, when speed is such a critical component in the game. So we just want to make sure too, our work ethic is strong, our habits are good, and if those are in check, we're going to have some good games. But if they're not, it's like anybody, look out. So that's the biggest thing that it's the biggest thing that we're looking at, and we're and trying to maintain. Yeah, for sure, Christian. Absolutely, it's a good question. You do get more done at home, and you have more time. When you have more time, and that might only be 1 more hour, for example, but still, sometimes again, whether it's a half hour, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour, it's a lot sometimes. Whether it's a little more video, whether it's a little more time on special teams, whatever it might be. So, and I think as a coach, when you're at home, you feel probably that you're more prepared because you've actually you've been able to do the things that you want to do sometimes. And sometimes it's overkill anyway, but we as coaches want to make sure too that everything's off our plate. And sometimes I was talking to a colleague of mine last night, and he made a good point. He goes, sometimes practice to a certain degree is overrated, and he's right. Sometimes practice can be overkill too. So you have to know how long you should go, when do you have to take some time off, how are things looking at that specific time. So there's just a lot of things that play into it, but it's our job to monitor that and make sure that our guys are prepared the best to do well on Friday night and Saturday night. Well, I think we're excited about that. I mean, we are embracing that. We're playing whether St. Cloud's second in the country or 22nd in the country, you embrace it anyway. It's an in-state rivalry, and it's been a great rivalry over the years, whether it's at the Division I level or the small college level. I mean, we've battled a lot over the course of the last 50, 60 years. So, and that's kind of how I look at it a little bit too, the big picture right there. But no, it's exciting to play. It's exciting to be at home, and it's a home and home, so it's a little different from their perspective and our perspective.
I think the biggest difference is probably the strength of the guys and the structure of the game. Biggest thing is keeping it simple. I think using my intangibles like my speed, my legs, allows me to create stuff for myself, and just using my energy. And then I got a great line mates that help me do that every night. Yeah, I'd say so. I felt comfortable coming in. That's a big reason I came here. I thought I'd have a good role, and coaches put me in that role and gave me a lot of confidence. But I think last weekend was a little bit of surprise, but obviously a good feeling. Yeah, I just keep doing what's gotten me there. I mean, using my speed, keeping it simple, just like coach wants me to, and I think if I keep doing that, good things are going to happen. I think our forecheck's been really good, making D turn pucks over, and then obviously when they do get the puck, our reloads have been great, getting back and quick offense off of that. And then once you get from there, just keep it simple, get pucks deep, and work to the net, funneling pucks. I think we've been obviously really tight off the ice, and then the older guys have made it really easy for us to come in and mesh with them. I think early on, coaches tried to mesh an older guy with a younger guy, whether that's in practice or off the ice, which helps a lot, and we grow together, so it's been good. Whether it's off ice or on ice, everybody's included in everything. Whether it's hanging out at the guys' houses or going out for grab lunch or anything, really, working on drills after practice, and they're always welcoming for us younger guys, and the younger guys want to work with the older guys too. Yeah, it's been a little odd. Just a lot of practice. Obviously, we're ready to get going here, play a lot of games. The road trip was great though. Fun road trip. Obviously, good to get a couple wins, and I think now we're ready to get in a rhythm.